You've got the popular girl and the football player. This is Americana, right? And yet there's still this backlash to her being shown. Again, I think it is because they view her as tainting or undermining this football watching experience that they have learned is for them and for them only. When someone like Taylor Swift intervenes in that experience that has been defined by those masculine values, it's been demeaned, belittled, it's been reacted to with disdain, and I think it harkens back to the way that we have been taught to dismiss or devalue things that are associated with femininity. So whether that be romantic comedies, fashion, right, love songs. And so when people get angry about a 26-second clip of Taylor Swift at a football game, I think it says more about why and what is valued in football. My name is Jamie Skursky. I'm an associate teaching professor at the University of Colorado Boulder, and I teach courses around sport, gender, and communication and culture. They're talking about Taylor Swift as a distraction, but military flyovers, cheerleaders, the commercials for the trucks and beer probably, those are distractions to the game, right? Players being carted off on a stretcher is a distraction. The displays of nationalism and military propaganda are distractions, but those distractions are meant for those viewers, right? Taylor Swift is a distraction that's not meant for them, and they aren't used to that. Taylor Swift represents empowerment for girls and women. She's about connection and inclusion and not division and competition. And so Taylor Swift is almost like a fly in their pudding. Again, it's not about her. It is about an anger or a distrust of what she represents, and it is a different version of politics, inclusion, America that they are trying to resist and hold on to a very traditional form of American politics. When you have brothers or husbands, boyfriends, dads, demeaning Taylor Swift around daughters and sons who are trying to watch the game, that sends a message that things that they care about or things that are important to them are not important. And it's teaching a lesson that a wildly successful woman who is globally adored should be ridiculed and demeaned instead of celebrated. And what I think is the paradox is that I wouldn't be surprised if those men posting the memes or complaining about Taylor Swift on the screen post #GirlDad when they're throwing the football around with their daughter. And that for me is this contradiction of you can't #GirlDad if you are literally demeaning and belittling the things that their daughters and maybe sons really enjoy because it's associated with femininity. It is an opportunity for fathers and boyfriends and the men to connect with their daughters and the women in their lives and say, what is it about Taylor Swift? Instead of demeaning it, it's a chance for connection. I would ask that you use this opportunity to learn more about her, learn more about the people that appreciate her, instead of participating in this ritual of dismissing and devaluing the contributions and talents of women.